Now the Hawks this season have been led in part by quarterback Landon Waldschmitt, this week's SportsFource Champion.
He just makes plays. The kid just goes out and outworks people. I mean, he shows it in the weight room. He shows it on the field.
That's high praise from Remsen St. Mary's head coach Tim Osterman as he talks about quarterback and nephew Landon Waldschmitt. The senior has led the Hawks under center to an undefeated record and now a state championship appearance, excelling through the air, throwing for 904 yards and 15 touchdowns, and on the ground, posting 1,056 yards and 31 touchdowns. But ask Waldschmitt, and he's quick to credit the people around him.
I got a good line up front, and I mean, I get a lot of the glory for them, but they work their butts off day in and day out, too.
Waldschmitt and his fellow Hawks have had quite the run, making state tournament appearances in football, baseball, and basketball in their time at RSM, helping continue a culture of success.
And all the success that these kids are having in those different sports are kind of boiling down to his own persona and who he's become and how hard he's worked. And so everything that he's doing right now is one part him and the other part his classmates, right?
But Waldschmitt and the rest of the RSM crew, they don't put in all this work just for themselves.
It's huge. It really motivates you as an athlete to keep going through the days that aren't fun. Because you're doing it for so many people other than just yourself, and you're doing it for so many people other than just the team. You're doing it for the whole community.
After leading a game-winning drive in the state semifinal against Bishop Garrigan, Waldschmitt has just one high school football game left in the 8-player state championship. A fitting way to end quite the high school career on the gridiron.
It's awesome to be his coach, awesome to be his uncle and see him flourish in these moments. And again, I'm really proud for how far he's come, and we're going to see what happens.